Hello students, today we are going to learn lesson number 3, Climate and Us. All days in a year are not same. You will experience scorching heat in a midsummer day while the biting cold winds in the winters. Weather and climate. The condition of the atmosphere at a particular time and place is called the weather. These conditions include temperature, rainfall, and humidity. The climate is the average weather condition that persists over a long period of time in a place. While weather can change from day to day, climate remains the same over a long period of time. Weather events are recorded and predicted by meteorologists. Meteorologist, it means the person whose scientific study of the processes that cause particular weather conditions. This they do with the help of satellites. Both weather and climate affect our ways of life. They affect our clothing, food, transportation, and housing. For example, the climate in Jammu and Kashmir is very cold, so the people over there wear warm clothes. Changes in climate also lead to changes in seasons. In India, we have 5 seasons: summer, monsoon, winter, spring, and autumn. Factors that influence climate. There are many factors that influence the climate of a region. Perhaps it is hot, dry, and sunny today where you live, but in other parts of the world it might be cloudy, raining, or even snowing. Why is there such a vast difference in the climatic conditions in different parts of the world? Now let us explore the different factors that affect the climate of a region. Latitude and angle of the sun's rays. The earth is spherical in shape and circles the sun. We know that we call the rotation. Moreover, the earth is tilted on its axis. About axis, in the previous chapter we already learned. Axis is an imaginary line that passes through the center of the earth. The sun's rays hence do not fall evenly all over the earth. The equator, being nearer to the sun, receives direct sunlight. The equator, the middle line. Therefore, these regions have a hot and wet climate throughout the year. The sun's rays fall slanting on the polar regions that are situated away from the sun. Hence, these regions have a cold and freezing climate. Based on these facts, the earth is divided into 3 climatic zones. The torrid zone. The torrid zone is the region that lies closest to the equator. This zone includes the area that lies between Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere. All the regions that fall in this zone have a hot and wet tropical climate. The second zone is the temperate zone. The temperate zone is the region which lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. The regions of this zone generally have very great winters and scanty rainfall except those places near the oceans. Third is the frigid zone. Frigid, it means the very cold in temperature. The frigid zone is the region that lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. These regions are also called the polar region or tundra region. The polar regions experience the greatest variation with long periods of limited or no sunlight in winter and up to 24 hours of daylight in summer. Distance from the sea. During the day, as the land gets heated up more quickly than the sea, the hot air over the land rises and a local low pressure is created over it, and cooler air from the sea rushes to the low pressure area to take the place of the rising area. This is known as the sea bridge. At night, the sea retains its warmth longer than the land. The air over the sea rises and there is a local low pressure zone created over it. Air from the land then rushes to the low pressure zone over the sea to take the place of the rising air. This is known as land bridge. This is the reason why Delhi, which is located much away from any sea, has an extreme climate, and Mumbai, which is located on the western coast of India, has a moderate climate. Height above sea level. Height above sea level is referred to as altitude. As we go higher from the sea level, the temperature decreases. This explains why most mountain peaks are covered with snow during the winters. This is also why people go to hill stations like Ooty and Shimla in summers. Even in summers, the climate on the mountains and hills is cool. Wind. Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the atmosphere. Hot air rises, yielding place to cooler air from the surrounding places. This causes wind to blow from cooler region towards the hot regions, making the hot regions also cool. Likewise, when the winds blow from a hot region towards a cool region, they make the cool region warm. Winds that blow across the sea are cool and loaded with water vapor. These moist winds cause rain on the coastal regions. Sometimes winds also blow away rain-bearing clouds that would have caused rainfall. Humidity. At times during a hot summer day, you sweat a lot. This happens because the atmosphere has a lot of water vapor in it, and we say the humidity is high. Humidity refers to the amount of moisture or water vapor present in the atmosphere. Humidity causes rainfall. Coastal regions are always more humid than inland regions because wind blowing over the sea collects a lot of moisture in it. This explains why Kolkata is more humid than Delhi. Thank you.